Gabon's presidency has blamed Meta's lack of content regulation to justify a decision taken early this week to suspend the social media giant's platforms. Meta's Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram were among the online platforms suspended in Gabon as the government seeks to deal with the labor strike. Media regulator HAC had spoken of security concerns when it announced the suspension, arguing that online posts were stoking conflict. But the opposition denounced what it said was an abuse of power.
Social media platforms, including Facebook and TikTok, were no longer available in Gabon after regulators suspended them over security concerns amid an anti-government labor strike. The Central African country's media regulator announced the immediate suspension of social media platforms in the country until further notice, saying that online posts were stoking conflict, in a move branded repressive by the opposition. According to the watchdog, Facebook, TikTok and WhatsApp, the most widely used social networks in Gabon, were all affected, along with YouTube and Instagram. But Gabon presidency spokesman Théophane Zemenze Bioga, in an interview in Paris, that the measure was a suspension, not a permanent ban.
With this decision, Gabon has decided to send a strong signal to highlight the need for this debate. And of course, this is a suspension and not a permanent ban, to give us time to consider, why not, legislating and providing more guidance on the issue in order to preserve once again our ability to live together and ultimately to preserve the interest that Gabonese people have in accessing information that is verified and accurate.
People reacted in the streets of Gabon's capital, Libreville, after authorities shut down several social networks.
This decision is completely absurd because these days many businesses, SMEs, young entrepreneurs survive solely thanks to social media. It's not at all some kind of gimmick for having fun anymore. It's really a work tool, and for a country facing economic difficulties where we can see the budget is in a bad way, it's truly counterproductive.
Less than a year after being elected, Gabonese President Brice Oligui Nguema has faced his first wave of social unrest, with teachers on strike and other civil servants threatening to do the same. School teachers began striking over pay and conditions in December, and protests over similar demands have since spread to other public sectors: health, higher education, and broadcasting. The last action by teachers took place in 2022 under then-President Ali Bongo Ondimba, whose family ruled the small Central African country for 55 years.
It is important to note that the President of the Republic did not wait for the strike to begin 2 months ago to start taking action in the education sector. Several hundred classrooms were built during the transition period. 1,000 administrative situations were regularized for the benefit of education, in addition to thousands of other administrative situations that were resolved in the fields of communication, health, and other areas.
Oligui overthrew Bongo in a military coup a few months later and acted on some of the teachers' concerns, buying calm during the 2-year transition period that led up to the presidential election in April 2025. He won that election with a huge majority, generating high expectations with promises that he would turn the country around and improve living standards. A wage freeze decided a decade ago by the Bongo government has left teachers struggling to cope with the rising cost of living. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.